So we're here at SOS Festival 2014. How are you today?
I'm very fine, and I think all the band is very fine and a little bit under pressure.
Are you looking forward to playing?
Yeah. We're looking forward, and we're pretty happy to be here. And it's our first date in England and in Manchester, so it's something very important for us because England for us is a place of heavy metal. So as we are coming from France and we play old school heavy metal, it's really very good thing for us to play here and to be part of the festival.
Fantastic. And are you nervous? Are the nerves here now? just a little.
I'm always a little bit nervous, but not yet. In fact, a few minutes before before the gig, it will be under pressure. Nobody can speak to me.
I understand that completely. So brilliant. And I mean, obviously, we're here at SOS Festival. I mean, have you had lots of fans saying that they're really looking forward to seeing you, or is it going to be an audience that you don't really know?
We don't really know, in fact. As I said, it's really our first date in UK, so we play a little bit in Belgium, in France, of course. We've made our last tour in France during March till June, and we play Denmark. We play in a few towns, and it's always a good experience. And we always have been great audience, so we expect a lot today, and we hope English people will appreciate Froggies playing metal music.
Brilliant. Well, I think with a sense of humour like that, of course, people will appreciate you.
We hope so. You see on stage, we're not serious. We like to have a lot of joke, and we try to have fun. And to give fun to people. So sometimes people say, you should be more serious on stage." No. We're here to have fun. We're here to share fun with the audience, and we want to have a great time all together. So it's the most important, and the quality, and to be serious on stage, say, I'm playing heavy metal, Who cares?
Oh, that's brilliant. And so, I mean, the French music scene, I mean, how is it for this kind of music? Is there much of a scene out there, or really do you kind of aim to play not in France?
France is a really special country for heavy metal because we've got great bands from the 80s, Trust, AD Hicks, Vulcan, who plays Marquis with Chariot in the 80s, and a few bands. H-Bomb also was quite known, but now it's quite hard for us to play heavy metal. If you play death metal, modern metal music, that's quite good. But if you play old school heavy metal, it's quite difficult because people say, "Oh, you're old." Yes, I'm old. Of course, I was here when you were. It was a dream in your family, but okay, we play old school music and we like it, and that's our way.
Well, no, that's really good, and if you do it well, then I mean, I think audiences over here don't care about how old you are if the music is good. So it will be great to see the set.
Yeah, we played with very different bands. We played with all of bands we listened to in the 80s. We played with Tokyo Blade, Tigers of Pantax. We played with Paul Diano. And a lot of bands like that, so we appreciate to share the stage with them, with Saxon and so on. But we played also with death metal band, with hardcore band, which was quite a strange experience, And but everybody said, "Well, fuck, it's good." Everybody's playing the same chords, the same things, and you're just heavy metal. Yeah, we're just heavy metal. Oh, it's fresh. Well, it's old, but it's fresh. Yes.
It's brilliant. And you've also just released another album as well.
Yeah.
Was out quite recently. I mean, the kind of response you've had to that, were you happy with it? Are you happy with how it's been received?
Yeah, it's very happy with this new album because it's really represents what we are on stage and what we wanted to share with people. Because today a lot of bands used Pro Tools and drum sample, using the same kind of mix, the same kinds of effects, the same kinds of mastering and cover. So we wanted to make a step back to our roots, which are in the 80s. So we made an analogic recording, 2 guitar player, real drums. This is not samples we bought or we found on internet. We took our drums, we put some mics, and he plays, and we try to get the best sound with that. And 2 guitars and not another wall of guitars, overproduction and so on. We want it to be simple but realistic, and with this old school touch, you can hear on the first Saxon album, the first Iron Maiden, that's where we come from, the first Judas Priest or so. So we came from that scene, and it was important to try to find our own sound, to develop our own sound, and not having sound making by a machine.
Well, no, that's really, really exciting, and I think in it that there are so many bands doing so many different things. It's really, really nice to find a band that has just a very refreshing, refreshing outlook on it all. And I think that's great. In the next kind of 6 months or so, what are your plans? Where can we kind of expect to see you?
Oh, well, we've got a few. We're handing on our tour for the promotion of Inject the Venom, but we've always have a few gigs here and there, but not a big tour. Because main part of the tour has been done now. But we think about the coming album. We've got already 6 or 7 songs which are on the way. So we wanted to make a new album for 2015. Because it will be the 25 years of the band, so.
Wow! Yeah, you definitely need a special album coming out.
Yeah, we try. But we want to record a new live album or so, and we've done one in 2012. And it was our first live experience, in fact, because we haven't played for the past 10 years. I started music in the late 80s, and then I do some production and having a record company, and then I'm back in business, but as a musician. So I haven't toured for a while. So the past 4 years we've made a lot of concerts, making a lot of music, and we want now to have. To not wait 4 years before each album, Metallica can release one album for 10 years. We cannot do that, and we hope to have an album. This is for us the best way to go on stage, because we've got something new and fresh, and however, having a new album is always a new process and a new way to be back on tour. That's what we love.
Definitely. And now you're kind of over in the UK. Is that going to be something that you're maybe thinking about for next year, kind of touring the UK properly?
I would like. So I talked with Tony Dolan and Jeff Mantas from Ex-Venom. They're friends to us, and they told, hey, you must play here and there. I say, okay, but we've got no manager or record companies not doing a lot for us, so we'll see to be back here in England and make more gigs. And we've got some ideas, because we're not waiting for people to do our job. So we make our own festival in France, and in October we will have Chariot and Oliver Dawson Saxon and Absolva coming to our fest, and we hope to invite soon Tyson Dog and bands like Avenger, some of the good English bands. And we've played with Tigers of Pentagon Fest, with Tokyo Blade too. So we hope to bring back good English bands, good UK bands in France, and hope to find more gigs in England.
Well, that sounds as though it should work very, very well, and that's really exciting. It's going to be a fantastic few months for you then really.
We talk with all guys of Holocaust. We play with them in France, and it's also in Scotland it's quite hard to play, but we see Manchester. It's a very good city for heavy metal with some good bands. Newcastle is also a mythic place for us. Birmingham or London. So there's so much to do, and we hope to find more and more gigs everywhere as possible.
I like that thought a lot. And are you around to stay? Like, is this band going to be here for a long time? Do you definitely want to spend like the next however many years just kind of playing as much as you can? Is that definitely on the cards?
Yeah, as much as we play and how long as we can. So, when I stopped singing, I decided in my mind that it was too old to be on stage.
No.
And the guys told me in 2010, well, we want to make a unique gig. Okay, I think I'm too old. I haven't sing for a while, so well, let's do it. And we did that unique concert in our town, and people, it was outstanding, and everybody was there, and they told us you must be back. So a lot of organizers in France told us to play with them. So now, if I can sing I will.
Good,
I'll do it.
I'm very, very glad to hear it. And thank you so much for taking the time to have a chat. It really has been a pleasure. And yeah, have a fantastic set later.
We thank you, and we thank all people here involved in the fest, all media that get some interest into a French band, because it was not easy.
I'm glad that it's happened.
We've got bad reputation, so saying bad words, and
well,
our English is so awful that
yeah, you say the wrong word by mistake. That's what happens.
Yeah. If you can translate my bad English,
yeah, you see, your English is that good that I just don't believe you. But good try.
So we were really happy to be here and to play here and to share the stage with a very good band, Tyson Dog, Absolva, Monument, or Blaze. We played with Blaze a few times, 2 or 3 times in France. So we're happy to see him with an acoustic stage. So yeah, it will be a good thing, and we hope to be back soon. And we hope people to enjoy your set and to be curious and discover our band. We're probably not the next big thing. It's too late for us. But if you want to spend good time with old school heavy metal music, I think you can have it.
Fantastic. Well, I will really, really look forward to seeing that tonight.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
It's me.
Thanks.